So what do we have here? Well, from CruxOrd, we have one of their muzzle brakes right here. Their new muzzle brake that is designed around the 22 all the way up to the 5.56 caliber. This one is actually uses a 1.5 inch by 28 thread pitch, which is pretty much standard to most AR barrels out there in the market that are running a 22 caliber or a 223 projectile. So this one actually, should hold it up so you can see this, they call it a double helix design. I don't know if my camera will focus on it. Now it is kind of dirty because I did just use it to kind of test it out. So it's kind of an interesting pattern how they make this. And it's got 6 little holes in the front as well. I was kind of thinking, how does it help with the muzzle climb? Well, it actually does seem to help a bit, surprisingly. I was kind of wondering, without having any ports towards the top of the rifle, because there's no top or bottom to this. That basically looks the same on either side of these flats on it, which allows you to use pretty much whatever kind of wrench you want within reason. It's not terribly heavy. There's some weight to it. It's not a lightweight piece. But it seems to be built pretty well, machined very well, and made right here in the U.S., which is really cool. There's a lot of muzzle brakes that are not. So, how did I test this out? Well, there's so many different ways of doing that. But I took it to the range. I wanted to kind of get a comparison with the same exact rifle and use an A2 flash hider and also use this muzzle brake to kind of get an idea of the recoil on it. Now, the reason why I picked the A2 as a baseline for my test was because the A2 is pretty much like the standard style flash hider that is the standard. So it's not really designed so much around the recoil reduction as it is for the flash hiding capabilities. So went ahead and tested that, and I went ahead and tested this CruxOrd muzzle brake, and there is a big difference in the recoil when utilizing this muzzle brake. Couldn't really measure it, but I wanted to kind of show you on camera, basically how much movement you'd see between both muzzle devices. Now, the rifle I used for a test bed was one I just built recently. It's a ATI Omni hybrid polymer upper and lower receiver with a lightweight handguard and a lightweight spin to precision barrel. It's a 16-inch barrel, basically a pencil design. So with pencil barrels, they seem to kind of whip around a little bit more or have a little bit more movement to them sometimes. So I figured, let's give that a try, since it's a lightweight rifle, relatively speaking. And, we want to kind of maybe see the difference in the recoil with this. So why not use a light rifle, right? So here is some clips of that, kind of showing the difference. As you can see with the CruxOrd, there's not as much in the rifle as there is with the A2 flash hider. So I figured I'd show you guys this. Check it out, CruxOrd.com. They have a lot of cool stuff, especially for the Glocks. You probably may have seen the video with the Glock 19 mag release and their guide rod assembly as well. Those are pretty cool pieces. So check them out. And until next time, go out and have some fun shooting.